I just wish there were more women that got into coaching or got into being general managers.
We need to stop comparing ourselves to what women were doing before and start comparing ourselves to what men are doing now.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. What's your name?
Julie.
Oh, cool. What do you do, Julie?
I'm a filmmaker and I have an online clothing store. Profits we made, we donate 10% to women in Nigeria.
Are you from Nigeria?
Yes, but I live here now.
Why did you feel like moving to the US? Like, weren't you terrified?
Ever since I was 10, I knew that I wanted to show that women had a place in society. And I'll tell my mom all the time. My mom's like, no, women don't do that. Women, no. Get married, you build a family. That's what women are put in this world for. I'm like, yeah, but I think we're put in this world for much more.
It's really cool that you had that knowing inside of you from an early age that like you wanted more. You wanted something different.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This was so inspirational.
Have a good one.
Take care.
So Carly, Alana, Shannon, you guys are here with Soccer Girl Problems. Tell me what this is. I mean, it's a social media lifestyle brand. What does that mean?
It all started in 2011 when we created a Twitter account. We were just basically expressing all of our funny soccer girl problems that we were having at the time. And we had this audience of over 100,000 people while we were in college, and we had to backtrack and monetize it and learn how to run a business and learn about what's the deeper message here, like what is our mission.
I think now our mission is not just to be funny, but to empower and inspire female athletes to be comfortable in their own skin.
Awesome.
We want to continue to inspire the next generation of athletes.
So I want to talk a little bit about the athlete mindset. I call it the champion mindset. I want to know what you were able to develop as a soccer player that you now bring to the business world.
For me, it is a balance of relentlessness and discipline, and I think that is something that we definitely...
I'm gonna steal it. I'm taking it.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm not even gonna cite you.
Go for it.
Just kidding.
Don't worry about it. You need to have the mindset that you are not going to stop at anything, no matter what it takes, and you have to actually have the discipline to harness it down and do it. And I think that's why I don't even see us as entrepreneurs so much as I see us as athletes in a business world. And we say that all the time, like we're teammates, and we say that all the time, like not business partners. We're absolutely teammates, and having been actual teammates on a soccer field made it a lot easier.
And I think part of that is knowing our strengths and weaknesses. Just like on the field, we know who can do what and what we have to work on with each other, so we still are a team.
That's really important. I think that having the access to knowing what your strengths are, the confidence to say that, and also access to knowing what your weaknesses are, and having my teammates know what my weaknesses were, actually was really comforting for me. Being able to look at somebody, say, it's all right, I got your back.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Your weakness is my strength.
Yep.
There's a mentality that we all had to bring to the game. And it was something that we learned how to cultivate. We learned how to grow that kind of muscle.
I mean, that has been this gift in my life. It's built the foundation for my personality, and I am a little feisty.
I love that about you though, Jules.
Little rowdy foudy. It's okay to be competitive. It's okay to want to win and get angry when you don't win, but then how do you channel that anger or that loss or that adversity in a positive way? And that comes from playing, and that's a great skill set, of course, for life, right?
Yeah, how do you translate it now into your career?
How many times in our life do we have an opportunity to raise our hand and we're like, oof, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. We wait until we've checked every box before we're like, yeah, I want to do that. And then guess what? That opportunity is gone.
Yep.
I look back on decisions, I'm like, why didn't I just raise my damn hand?
So afraid to fail because we have to feel like we have to be perfect.
Right.
Why can't we learn how to fail and fail well?
Fail forward.
And fail forward, fail up. I mean, that is so important, this perfectionism complex that women have.
And it goes back to getting that group behind you that says, if you're not the person that's going to raise your hand, have a team around you that goes, yeah, Go. You're
Totally.
fine, right? That's all you need sometimes.
Totally.
You're fine. Go.
I mean, think about how many times we failed growing up. The things that we learned were so important for our personality development. Like, don't let failure take you out of the game. Let that be the access to like trying to figure out what the lesson is here to move forward.
Failure is part of learning, and that it's how you respond and how you use that information to continue to grow. A lot of the times, women look at the negatives in themselves when they're applying for a job. If we can flip that and really look at what we bring to the table rather than what we're missing, and get our daughters to think that way and feel that way, we have a better opportunity for them to continue seeing more women as CEOs, seeing more women on TV, and having a greater voice.
Uber invites you to continue the conversation with hashtag Rethink the Ratio. You've heard our stories. Tune in next time for the final episode.